Okay, so I have to check out today. Um, I have to check out today. My alarm is set for 10 a.m. Um, I have an appointment at 1:30. They've been attacking me since 10 p.m. last night. I haven't had any sleep. And when I say like they're really like laying in and going overboard, it's like I would be a fool to leave here without a murder case today. They were talking about how they delusion everybody that I mentioned, and they're all carrying on and acting like nothing's going to happen behind what they're doing, instead of trying to advance themselves and attack me. I can't get this to stand anywhere. I want you to see what the fuck is happening. And I've literally, like, for hours now been saying, get off my neck and back, and occasionally my chest. They're telling extreme fucking lies. They're acting like I'm not even in a fucking hotel right now. And of course, as soon as I record, they attack my mind extra bad. Okay. They were just making a mockery of how, like, in traffic, how I'm noticing that my vision isn't the same behind what they're doing. But it's more extreme stuff, like all the cursing and spelling, all the things that they're talking about surrounding this matter. And as soon as I start to record, they try to they erase and block everything to try and keep me from putting it in the video. And while I lay here with my eyes closed, just so my eyes don't look like what I've been through, they fucking lie and say I'm asleep. And they're applying this pressure. It's like all over my body. So it's not like, remember I said they do when they attack my mind, they make it feel like my brain is going to explode. They're doing that all over my body. So they're making parts of my neck and back and chest feel swollen, like it's going to pop also. And I've been calling them all kind of punk ass motherfucking stupid scientists and federal agents and shit eating, squatting, opening their mouth, having all kind of stuff, like the foulest shit to them too. But it's all true. This shit that they're doing to me, attacking me invisibly with science and all the cursing and spelling, the witchcraft and voodoo, that's some other shit. That's all a lie. The devil is a lie. They're liars. Stupid fucking perverts. Talking about how they matching the beds up. And about how they're claiming that this is my bed. So as soon as the room gets rented out to someone, they'll be lying. talking about someone was going to see the shit that they manifest with hotels, and they were acting like they weren't doing it here. Said they tried to sacrifice my $400 that I paid for this room. And they said that it was Ohio they tried to sacrifice. They said themselves, them as federal agents, tried to sacrifice it for Ohio. And they mentioned Job and Family Services again. They mentioned bus drivers too. Akron Metro bus drivers. They tried to force me to leave. There was about 2 hours there where they just kept sending me back and forth to the bathroom to pee. But it was more so because they were trying to make me absent from the bed where they were attacking me to lie. Same thing they do when I'm at home. You heard me talk about this already before. They put a mosquito bite on the back of my thigh. They made it up. They put an injury on the back of my left calf. They made that up. So it feels like a stressed muscle. They put another bump on my face. They made that up. And all three of those attacks were made from inside. Manifested from within, the attacks they were making inside. So it's nothing compared to what's going on inside. I wanted to position the camera where you can see the way that they're attacking my back. You'll see my shoulders rise. It's like someone is literally grabbing you up. Okay, like grabbing you up. So you'll see the shoulders rise and then you'll see them fall. It's dramatic. It's extremely visible. You won't fucking believe it. I am not leaving here without a motor case today. Watch what I say. I placed 2 orders for pickup. I was supposed to stop in Denton. No, not Denton. That's the other way. I was supposed to stop in Denton. There's like a D-E-N-T-O-N. I'm not talking about that one. I think this one is D-E-N-I-S-O-N, or with a T in there somewhere. Something like that. On the other side, the way I came. I was supposed to stop there and pick up a $200 order. And then I had a $100 order that I was supposed to pick up in Ada once I passed through Ada. And I'm leaving both of them motherfuckers right there. And they claim I wish you could hear what's going on right now, because they had already claimed it and were planning on me showing up to my house with it, my house that they're claiming. And they were telling each other how they were fools for trying to claim my house while I was away. Y'all dead as fuck. Talking about y'all jealous is what y'all dead as fuck. And you knew what that meant. Y'all got the whole world killed. But y'all belong to them. Get off my neck and back. They're mentioning the female name that's supposed to do my wax today. Her name was Chastity. And it's female agents that are mentioning her name. They were complaining about seeing my vagina and not being able to look at situations the same way or claim that I had sex. Chastity, you know, white people are perverts. And not just white people. I mean, it's just so fucking many of y'all. Like, that's the problem. The most genetically flawed lead in every fucking category. Anyways, perverts. I was thinking last night about, you know, what I'm about to have done, and I was thinking about how, I'm not gonna, I'll talk about that some other time. They said she be liking to tell on people, and we don't never let people get caught. They're extracting everything that I ate, anything that's left over from my neck right now. When they do that, it triggers the appetite. It causes an extreme hunger, and it can make the stomach hurt. But they're attacking the back of my neck right now to fuck with my appetite. When I already told them I'm not giving them shit. They said that they've been running out of here with my breakfast the last few days. No different from the neighborhood that I live in, the small town that I never live in, and before that, the neighborhood that I live in, because one is a small town and the other was a neighborhood. Every fucking morning after they attack me, they want something like to run off and claim that they were me, and they didn't care if that was a cup of juice or it almost always had to be at least juice. or like one single cookie. But it was never for them. I only did it to like keep myself from falling into that. You know what I'm saying? But they would claim it and run off. And the frequency that they weren't able to be in, I never condoned that. You know how I told you before, like sometimes like if the grocery shopping, like I might bargain here and there, like for a steak or something, use it as collateral, but never for that shit in the wee hours of the morning. I don't play that. And I am one of those people, like, because I have a healthy metabolism, like if I wanted to eat throughout the night, I could. But when they try to make me do shit like that, no. Shut up, get the fuck off my back and neck. That's how stupid they are. She talking about she been hall passing people. That's witchcraft. Bitch, you got me fucked up. And I ain't had no motherfucking sleep. And you knew I had to get on the motherfucking road. Now he complaining and whining. Talking about he really doesn't want me to go and get this wax done. He said it was gonna put people in the darkest place. So what they're talking about is all the motherfucking different parts and portions of their timelines feeding off my vagina, off my vaginal energy, off my life source. And every time I go through some type of cosmetic process, like something as simple as getting a full set of nails or getting a pedicure or getting my eyebrows done, like they claim that it puts, these nasty low 50 things that they're calling me in the darkest place. They can't justify them being where they are, but they still fight to keep them there because it's part of their timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't leave one another out. So they never went into survival mode. It was just like, we're going to keep the elite, we're going to keep the upper class, we're going to keep the middle class. They never did none of that. They said they was keeping every fucking filthy thing on the planet. Get off my back and neck. They were giving me shots too in my vagina. My vagina throughout the night. The real vital ones, like not the ones where it's just like a needle. These were the real vital ones. Like dead in the center of my vagina. That leave a lasting pain after, momentarily. Two mangy ass motherfuckers together. Like, what is y'all doing fucking? Her pussy got problems and his dick had problems. Like, had a cyst on it. The devil is out of control. Demons are out of control. That shit is like a whole nother level. Nasty. They said they're going to be freaking out in so many places when they see these videos that they told one another that I always had somebody in the same headspace as me to attack me, and that the entire time they were calling my phone a person. While I was alone. Look at what's happening. It's 7, probably close to 8 a.m. I got my alarm set. I ain't have no sleep the last. I didn't have no sleep at night. None of the time I was here. Every fucking night, no different than my house, they kept me up. I have to check out today. I was supposed to have a drive, but I told you I'm not leaving here without that murder case. I was supposed to have a fucking drive. I'm exhausted. I'm beyond exhausted. And they still aren't letting up. It's the same extremely stupid and remedial shit all the time. Like, you won't believe how fucking sick these agents are. Making all that fucked up byproducts. My little demons. They just acted like something flew into my nose to maybe reach. Stop. You're touching me in my rectum. You're off my neck and back. Stop touching me in my private. You're attacking my prostate. You're attacking. I know I already mentioned it before, like the effect that it's having, like in that video that I made, like it's been probably 2 weeks ago now when I was laying on the couch and I was talking about what they're doing right now. Okay. They are doing it on purpose. They're lying about my posture. They're trying to make sure my shoulders sit on my neck. It has a lot to do with fitting a mold, like a male stature or mold. Stop. They just acted like they were coming to get me. You won't believe the suggestions they were making. Uh-oh. You heard what the fuck I said, bitch. I'm not leaving here without it. And just imagine look at what's taking place right now. I would get home and they would do the same thing again. Every fucking day. This is every day this happens. Why in the fuck are y'all talking to me about what I purchased? She did a bad job on these. And from the top you can't tell. So can you see that? Yeah, that's all acrylic, like polygel would look. This one is the same as those, but you can't see this well. And then also this would be too difficult for me to get that to show. And then they, most of them have that. Well, that's not a good example of it, but this is. That corner that hangs. A few of them have that on top of the thick acrylic underneath that runs into the finger. I don't know what this is. It got under my nail. Probably something for my hair. Some hair product. Been scratching my head all night. But I'm not able to get what I'm trying to show. Great. They were cursing and spelling a lot about the headboard too. She's talking about job and family services again. They said we got them thinking she nasty as these people, and they gonna lose their mind when they find out she was never in those headspaces, and that they did the same thing over and over again. They're talking about themselves in rotation. They said they had themselves thinking that I was nasty as the folks they were calling me, and that they needed to focus on those folks to change their situations. Get off my neck. Yeah, they were grabbing, they were clenching, squeezing, attacking my neck so bad that I got, that's why I had this shirt on right now, because I didn't lay down with it on. I was about to get dressed, drive right around the corner, and show them what they already know, that full auto is no motherfucking hoe. Ain't gonna be no trigger squeezing. I have a full automatic. That bitch spits. It's nothing. When it comes out of that box, it's getting used for sure. And they've been talking about how they're gonna chase me around with cops to try to make sure I don't take it out the box. And what they just did, riding by here and running them sirens, is what they normally do. And it normally buys them time. Because they'll say after, they'll talk about how remorseful they are after that. But it ain't nothing these motherfuckers could say. And look how many fucking times this has been done to me. How many times have I tried to get out of this situation? Spending money to get out of this situation. For them to fuck it over. Fuck me over. Further attack me. You got me fucked up. I'm not leaving here without it. They still ain't letting up. As they complain about who they'll compromise if they let me go to sleep. If they are complaining they can't let me fall asleep because of who it will compromise. Right now they're talking about how they're lying, keep telling people that I'm loud as fuck and that I'm not in the type of building that I'm in. No one can hear me. And I got a good phone with a good mic. Well, it's actually a bad phone, but you know what I mean. The quality of it. Get off my neck and back. Right now they're suggesting that I have some lowlifes with me and that they are plotting together on how to get a ride home without me. These videos were originally set to release for the 14th, which is tomorrow, Friday. But it's about 30 videos total that are set to release for the 21st of June. Is it the 21st? I think so. Yeah, Friday, next Friday. Get off my neck and back. They're talking about how she took me to the, you know how they send you to go wash your hands? She took me to the sink and she washed my hands for me. Right now they're talking about how she doesn't know me from nowhere and she acted like she knew me. But she didn't act like she knew me. Not in that way, not in the overt way, but in the covert way. Stop touching my private. They are touching me in my vagina. They're doing that thing where they act like something is crawling, like slithering through my skin. It makes you want to kick screaming, yeah. And when I'm at home, I do. I think they're trying to call this fucking tucked headboard. That's ridiculous as fuck. Imagine the type of covert shit that supports. Stop. Yeah, the nerdy is asking me for food. They act like a bird just flew and landed on my eyebrow. Shut up. You just took on my toe to make it itch. Stop. They said that someone was going to find out that now one of themselves put themselves in the darkest place. And that every time they attacked me and called me themselves. They said someone was going to find out that I'm not looking at Team B any different than I'm looking at Team A. And they keep acting like they're separate from each other. And I'm sure they're even saying that I might be interested in the type of guys that I have. They talk about the type of identities that they have. But I will show them better than I can tell them. Oh, doggish ass niggas. Shut the fuck up and get off my back and neck. I don't want to hear nothing. You're still itching this toe. Alright, now they're mentioning Aston Martin. Get off my back. They're moving. They're doing that thing where they open up my. I can feel them moving in and out, and it feels like they're holding my back wide open. Like, it's like, imagine someone like slowly inching your back open, feeling something move out, and then feeling something move in, and then inching it back close, over and over again, on top of all the other shit. So they're lying about who I am again. Like, this is the. I'm trying to see the time, but I got too many notifications. And that doesn't show it either. It's been an hour. It's 7:55 a.m. Two hours before my alarm goes off. You know what? While I was doing this, I could have been making the video. Like, I have to redo that video where I showed sleep deprivation taking place in my house during the time that I had the cameras in the room, whichever room I was sleeping in at the time. Maybe no, because the point is, I'm not getting sleep, and I'm trying to sleep, and I'm being attacked to be kept from sleeping. So if I just start working on some shit, They got mad too because I didn't use the hotel Wi-Fi. I used my 5G the entire time. Get off my back. And now the raggediest bitch is acting like she just discovered that they're applying more pressure to me. She said, so she said, so we be applying more pressure to Tequila Oliver and acting like something. And I don't know what she said after that because I started telling you what she was saying. Them bitches got the flawless mentality. These are the hoes that get on their knees. Okay, open up their mouths and let you shit in it. That's who's attacking me. Those are your demons. Males too do the same thing. You can shit in their mouth. They'll swallow it and throw it up. Motherfuckers are sick and ill in ways you can't even fucking imagine. Fighting for their timelines. Fighting like to be able to do shit that should kill them, like being sodomized. Swallowing waste. I took a picture of the hormones too last night that they go so crazy over. Just since I'm not doing this screen recording, I can't show you. Stop. They said G. Watkins was not able to let you sabotage them. Why in the fuck are you talking to me about a vehicle? So you saying y'all attack me as some random ass motherfuckers? Like, what? Because you didn't like the thought I had? Y'all so fucking lucky that this fight is set up the way that it is and that y'all invisible. And you know it. All you hoes know it. Scary punk ass. Can we cuss words? Can I put it in a video? Stop. No, I don't even know. On a whole nother level. Get off my back. You see what I'm saying? That's 2 times with the window, they mad because I ain't good. Trying to get some shit in my ears. They are seriously, you have no idea how bad they're laying in on my back. And they're trying to hide the type of attack they're making now. Like, remember I said before they were using the comforter or like a sheet, whatever I had over me, even a tank top, anything that was coming in contact with my back, they were using that to attack me. Right now they're acting like I have something heavy laying across my back to hide what they're doing. We're talking about my finances. I want to try to fix this. I don't. Look at that shit. That's never gonna stay. I'm trying to show you my back. Or you can see I've had to come out of one of these sleeves to try to shield my back a little bit. And they're attacking that AC real bad. They're off my neck. It's a pain so bad that you don't, it is a pain so bad that you would be mad about repeating yourself, but it's the only thing, you can't not do it. It's a pain so bad that you can't help but keep saying to stop, as much as it makes you angry to repeat yourself. They're off of my neck and back. And they're acting like they're actually physically touching me. They're acting like this isn't being done invisibly. You just watch this shit go on for an hour. It's been going on for 8, 9 hours. Over and over and over and fucking again, they're acting like someone is doing something to me that they cannot fucking do. This is how all the lowlifes are surviving. Every fucking body they inverted depend on this shit right here taking place. Stupid bitch. He said they are gonna seriously know I'm trying to get her to be at the lowest places. Another one said we be asking her not to complain about the shit that we're doing to her. And that's fact. They do. And I go straight the fuck off every time. Asking me not to about you lying on me. Who the fuck asked somebody not to see nothing wrong with them lying on them? And he lost his mind and started yelling that they don't want me at the same headspace, talking about they are still putting fat on me. They don't want me to be my size. He's complaining both male and female don't want me to look like myself. While they're acting like they're me, they are literally in places acting like they're me. Their delusion is on a whole nother level. She told her coworker she giving him 2 hours to get out those headspaces. And another said that she's giving him 2 more hours to attack him. And this and all this fucking anger. Now let's just say that I wasn't a type A personality type. All the anger that I'm experiencing would translate into fucking crying. This 1.5 hour video would have been me crying the entire fucking time. I'm mad as fuck. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. I am going. The whole fucking world is gonna die behind this shit. Satan, shut up. They said that he said she be putting them feelings in them videos, and we don't know who's able to. They are touching me in my butt. To keep you from fucking. Did you see how that interrupted what I was about to tell you he was saying? Shut the fuck up and die. You raggedy, hateful ass bitch. Shut your shit eating ass up. Oh, stinking asshole. You federal agents are the Antichrist. They got the nerve to have all these Christ lies on every fucking corner.